hope you're excited for this video because I'm about to slay the makeup game. That's a joke. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is gonna be the how I did my makeup in high school video. You guys are in for a treat today. I've been so excited to film this video. Before I get into it, welcome to my new setup. Is this not bomb? I bought a whole bunch of different backdrops, and so I have so many ideas and I can't wait to create awesome content for you guys. Let me paint high school me. I was really girly. I went to a small high school in a small town in Tennessee, and I love to dress up. I played soccer. I sucked at soccer. Me and my friends that also weren't that great would literally sit on the bench during the soccer games, and we would mix the Gatorade flavors together and pretend like we were making margaritas, even though we never drank alcohol because we were 14. The coach would be like, "You guys wanna go in for the last minute in the game?" And we were like, "Nah, we're good. We're just gonna sit on the bench and enjoy our pretend fake margaritas." I've always loved makeup my entire life. I have a picture of me, I'll try to insert it right here, when I was playing with lipstick, and this was at my grandma's house, and my grandma walked in and I'm like, "I didn't steal your lipstick." Growing up in a small town, literally the only thing we had to shop for makeup was Walmart, Walgreens. I don't know that we had a CVS yet, but we had Walmart and Walgreens. So normally I would only use drugstore makeup, but then there was this little small boutique that opened up that sold Bare Minerals makeup. And when I looked at the store, I was like, oh my gosh, I've made it. Our town's made it, Bare Minerals. I've seen this on QVC and on TV. So I got into Bare Minerals makeup. So I have some Bare Minerals stuff I'm gonna use in this tutorial. Like some of the makeup that I use today is actually the makeup I used to use in high school, but I didn't have all of the products. So with the other products, I'm just going to replicate what I usually used to wear in high school. I had two staple looks in high school. I had a black smoky eye using the little makeup sponge applicator, and then I had a winged liner with gold eyeshadow. Now today I'm gonna do the winged liner and gold eyeshadow because honestly, winged eyeliner in high school was me. I think I was like the only person out of my friends that did winged eyeliner. I don't even know why I would wing my eyeliner. I feel like I would just always see like older girls than me do it when I was little, and it was just like, I don't know, I was just so fascinated by winged eyeliner, and I thought like, oh, I want that cat eye. Before I sat down to film this video, I was like pumping myself up with some 2000s throwbacks. I love music, and I was always the girl in high school. People wanted like a new CD. I'm like, I got you. Before we get started, let's enjoy the inspiration for this look. I would always rock the side part in my hair. I probably used to part it a little bit more, and my hair is naturally curly, so my roots would always be a little bit curly. I didn't really straighten them today, so they'd be a little bit curlier. But we didn't have good straighteners when I was in high school, so I'm not kidding you. My friend or my mom, whoever could get to do it, would take a clothing iron and iron my hair straight. The struggle was so real. I thought I had the best makeup routine in the world because it didn't take that long, but it was super glamorous in my eyes. So the first thing that I would do is I would take Bare Minerals foundation, and this is medium beige. This is the shade I would use if I was tan because I played soccer, so if it was soccer season, I think I was usually medium tan or golden or something like that. I would use the Bare Minerals brushes, but I don't have those, so I'm just gonna use this. You just swirl, buff, and then you top off the excess, and I would just buff it all over my face. I actually have this powder because I do use it whenever I need like 20-second makeup. I do still use this powder, it's really great. Ooh, girl. After doing that, I would go in with my concealer. I didn't really use a liquid concealer that I can remember at all. I would use either the light bisque from Bare Minerals or the Well Rested. I'm gonna use the Well Rested today because that's what I have, and I would just layer it, cake it on underneath of my eyes because I thought it made me look well rested and awake when I had to get up at 5:36 for school. I actually used the bisque brush from Bare Minerals. They have one that they use for it, or they used to. I don't have that, so I'm gonna use this little brush, just, you know, pack that on under there. And my under eyes would always be like super bright, especially in pictures. And I'm not trying to exaggerate in this tutorial, I'm literally trying to do it the way that I did it, and I would pack it on. And also I would notice in my pictures looking back that my cheeks were always flushed. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but they are flushed because I never used concealer and I barely used any foundation, I feel like. Bare Minerals is very natural. And then I'd also use it if I had any pimples, so I have one right there. You know, just, that looks good. There we go. Next thing I would do is bronze my entire face. I didn't use blush, I didn't use highlight. I just used bronzer everywhere, like literally all over my face. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use MAC Gimme Sun because the bronzer I used to use was pretty warm, and I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush because that's also what I used to do, was just use a big fluffy brush, and I would like hit just my cheeks, and I would put it on my nose, on my forehead, you know, just pretty much everywhere. On my chin, I would also put it on my neck. You know, I feel like the bronzer would just kind of make my whole face look darker, but you know, it is what it is. Make sure you get that nose. There we go. Girl, yes. You know, I didn't really do anything to my brows ever, except for sometimes I would put black eyeshadow through them, because I don't remember when it was in high school that I finally figured out why am I not filling in my eyebrows, but once I did, I would use this little Maybelline black eyeshadow. I think it was called something Night, Darkest Night, I don't know, some Midnight, I don't know. It was like a single Maybelline eyeshadow I used to use, and I'd use the sponge tip and just fill in my eyebrows. Legit, I would like lick my finger and just kind of put them in place, so that's what I'm doing right now. I feel like it's a rite of passage to go through the sperm brows phase, you know, so I definitely went through that. I'm just gonna take a little bit of black eyeshadow. I would literally put it like right here in the front, and I feel like that was about it. Like I would just put some in the front of my brows because I thought that's what filling them in meant. So I mean, this literally looks better than my brows used to look, I'm just gonna be honest. For my eyeshadow, I would use all shimmer, no matte, all shimmer, unless it was my black smoky eye. But for my gold look, I would use all shimmer. So I would use a copper shimmer in the crease and a light gold on the eyelid. I actually used to use Bare Minerals eyeshadows as well, or I would have a little Maybelline quad that I would use, and I would just take it and put it everywhere. So I'm gonna use this Morphe shimmer palette because I figured this would be perfect. I would use the sponge tip applicators, but I don't have any of those. So I'm just gonna use this dense brush and try to pack it on the way that I used to pack it on with the sponge tips. But I would literally just go all over my eyelids. No eye primer, you guys, no face primer, none of that. We don't have time for that in the morning for school. I would actually use the dense side for the crease color as well. It's so hard to do this and not blend it out, you guys. I would just take the other side of the sponge tip and do my crease color. And I thought the more even the line in your crease, the better that it looked. Like, I didn't know it was supposed to be blended. I thought, no, like you want that line, you know? Like, you want that line like that. Honestly, I still think this probably looks better than my makeup did in high school. Now I would go in with my winged eyeliner. I mean, I thought I was a pro. Like, I was like, I'm so good at winged liner. It doesn't even take me long. I would usually use the Revlon Color Stay. It's like a little triangle. I don't have it. I should have went and bought it. I know I don't have it. So I'm just gonna use this Too Faced felt tip eyeliner because it's pretty much the same. But it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna zoom you guys in for this because this is something you do not wanna miss. I'm more nervous for this eyeliner than for when I'm trying to actually make it look good. I feel like it might have come up a little bit more. Yeah, kind of like that. My wings were never even either. Don't you wish your makeup looked hot like me? Woo. Then I would go in with mascara. So I loved trying new Maybelline mascaras. Like, I was always obsessed with Maybelline mascaras. So usually the mascara I would use is Maybelline. This is L'Oreal. But usually I would use Maybelline. I used to love the Colossal, I think it's what it was called, in the yellow tube. Or the one in the purple tube was good. On my lower lash line, I would always have black eyeliner. I would usually use, there was one from L'Oreal that I liked. Then I also liked the one from Revlon. They had another roll-up one that I liked. I noticed in a lot of my pictures I had like copper eyeshadow down here. So I don't know why I did that, but I did. So I'm gonna add some right now. Right down there. And I feel like it was like on the bottom of my wing too. So I don't know if I just blended my crease down too far, but that's what happened somehow probably. So the last step to this masterpiece of a makeup routine was my lip gloss. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. I don't even think I own lipstick. I only had lip gloss. I would always be up in that Victoria's Secret with a little lip gloss, like, you know, I don't know what they're called. They had tons of baskets of lip glosses, and I would use the gold one the most. It was like a gold with shimmer, so it was pretty much like a clear, and they also had like a clear pinky one, so those are my two go-tos. So I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever one because it's very similar to like what I used to use. It's like a gold with gold shimmer, and literally I would keep that lip gloss with me, and I would just wear it all day. Like, yeah, this color is perfect. It looks just like the Victoria's Secret one. And this was my high school makeup routine. Can I get like a close-up? Can we get some like music going? Like, I didn't have lip injections in high school, so my lips kind of look like this. That's more accurate. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I hope you guys had a laugh. I hope you enjoyed it. Life's too short to not laugh at ourselves, so I hope you guys had fun. And stay fleeky, stay slaying like I did in high school. That's a joke. I'll see you guys in my next video.